lot of fun here, everybody.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Look at all the fake news over there. Hello, everybody.
You can fake this, right?
And you know this is compliments of Trump, okay?
Yes, thank you. Mr. President,
yes.
Please don't let the United States become Brazil. My name is Brazil.
We'll keep it good.
Please.
We're going to make it better than ever, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, Mr. President.
Of Trump.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you over there. Have a good time. Nice to see you. Bye, darling.
Well, not every day that happens. A native Brazilian Pennsylvania resident getting the surprise of a lifetime, pulling up to the McDonald's drive-thru window to find former President Donald Trump. The former president serving the Pennsylvania mom, that is Nayara Ondrazik, in the video while he was working at a local McDonald's for the day in the critical swing state of Pennsylvania.
In return, Nayara thanked him for the meal and asked Trump to keep the United States from becoming like her native country, Brazil. The South American nation's government has come under for issues with free speech and has had trouble with violent gangs. Nayara Ondrazik joins us now. Again, the woman who probably had the surprise of her life as she was driving through that McDonald's. Nayara, it's nice to see you. Could you maybe explain to our viewers how that moment came to be?
I got a call from a friend who got in contact with me from the Trump event coordination team, and they asked me to be part of an event that was going to be local if I was willing to participate, but they couldn't give me many details. They said they'll keep in touch and let me know in the last, as the event got closer in the last few hours, what I would need to do. But I didn't know that I was going to see the President of the United States in the drive-thru. That was an amazing experience.
Yeah, you know, Nayara, there are so many little questions, logistically speaking. Did you order food at the speakerphone like you would typically do at a drive-thru and then get there and it was the former president? I mean, how did that play out for those that didn't see it?
I was about to order the food, but they came to the car and took the food because I think they're getting ready to isolate the drive-through because the president was about to arrive.
And you had no idea it was going to be. You had no idea Trump was going to be there?
No, until the last minute.
Wow, incredible. So then you would have had to kind of come up with what you wanted to say. So why did you choose that message to share with the former president?
My intention was to let him know that as an immigrant, as somebody who moved here over 2 decades ago, I support his policies because I know what the opposite has done to my native country, Brazil.
Yeah, and many people share that thought, that strong belief, and they want to keep, again, America, as President Trump says, great, and keep some of these ideals, if you will, or ideas away from the States. McDonald's speaking out about that visit by the former president to your local McDonald's. So we wanted to put this out here. This is from Mickey D's. In a statement they wrote, quote, McDonald's does not endorse candidates for elected office, and that remains true in this race for the next president. We are not red or blue. We are golden. Though we are not a political brand, we've been proud to hear former President Trump's love for McDonald's and Vice President Harris's fond memories working under the arches, unquote. Can you take us back to that moment? And again, did you have your family in the car? And what was the feeling when you're driving away? Did you have that moment where you realized, I just spoke with the former President of the United States?
That was exactly it. I had my 2 children in the back seat, my niece with me on the front seat, on the passenger seat. And it was incredible. I could not believe. I was kind of speechless. I had just shook the hand of the former President of the United States. That was an amazing moment. It's hard to describe.
Yeah. As you know, we talk a lot of politics on this show, and we're just 2 weeks away from Election Day. Nayara, Pennsylvania is a key swing state. We know both candidates really, really want to win it. What's your view on Pennsylvania? Maybe, the women you talk to at other carpool events or when you're working, what are you hearing about these 2 candidates?
Listen, to be honest with you, I really listen a lot about President Trump. A lot of people have been disillusioned by the left, and the last 3.5 years haven't been good at all for this country. We see wars going on everywhere. We see the economy declining. We see prices rising. The people are really unhappy right now. whether in my local area or all across, people are really fired up for Trump. People want the President Trump back in the White House and want to end the wars and bring peace to the world again, like he did the first time, improve the economy, bring the money back in-house and the money that we make sure to stay in-house. I think we are going to make it. I think we're going to be red. I think Pennsylvania is very excited about President Trump. We can't wait to see him back in the White House.
Well, look, 15 million already voted early in your state. We have the tally at 580,000, according to the New York Times, have voted early. Among those, women voting more than men as far as early voting goes right now. I'm curious to know if you'd like to share your voting stance. Do you go early? Do you go the day of? Did you vote for Trump in 2020? Is this race different than it was 4 years ago?
I did vote for Trump the first time. I will certainly vote for Trump right now. And I would encourage my Latinos and all the South Americans who live in the United States to vote for Trump. There is a reason why we are here, right? Because whatever happened in our country didn't work. And if we keep going this direction that we are right now, it's not going to work here either. So I beg you to consider President Trump as our only option. Again, our economy needs to improve, world peace, right? Yeah. So I encourage you to think about it, because there is a reason we Latinos are here, because this is the country that we chose, because for safety reasons, for economical reasons, for a million reasons, we live here and we want to keep America, America.
He is hosting a roundtable event with Latino leaders in Florida today, so no doubt the question of the Latino vote is again on candidates' minds. Nayara, thank you so much for coming on this morning and sharing your experience. It was really great to hear from you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.